Welcome back to Revolution Radio and Coffee Time with Lizzy, only at freedomslips.com.
And hello. Welcome back to Coffee Time with Lizzy. And I have a beautiful, wonderful guest with me today. Indeed, I have Stone Hobbit with me. And I am shuffling these cards. So, Navy, Pack Woman, and who else would like a card? Please say stop now. Or as soon as you are ready, just say stop. And I will pull a card. Uh, okay. I hope everyone can hear me. Yes, I think so. So, if you're ready, oh, there we go. Navy said stop. And Packwoman, whenever you're ready, you can say stop as well. And whoever wants a card. Yes, I have to learn. Yes, video's coming. Indeed, Stone Hobbit is saying yes. It's all in the cards. It's all in the cards. It's all coming up. It's just I only just about a week or so opened that YouTube. I have very little on there at the moment, but subscribe, uh, ring that bell so you keep updated with and leave comments, and more stuff is going to be added to it, and hopefully I'll be streaming as well, so keep an eye on it. So subscribe, give me thumbs up, and uh, press that bell to keep yourselves on the know. So I got one for Navy. And thank you, dude guy, for. Oh, there we go. Oh, Asclepius. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, dude guy. I may have to ask you to send that to me later, because where I have the chat say I can't hold it at the moment. Okay, so Navy. Are you back with us, Stone? I think she's not back yet.
I am. I just had to find the mic.
Coffee time with Natalie Cole. That sounds really good. Okay, so for Navy, I have the Havebury Matriarch. Another powerful card, Uh, Havebury Matriarch is a very powerful card as well. I mean, I have days that everything seems to be incredibly powerful. Uh, you have softer days and more powerful days, but power is not bad. Sometimes people may but you're not being beaten up, as you saw. And the same with Bernays. It's actually it builds you up. So yeah, Avery Matriarch. So Navy. This dragon comes in with the strength and power to delve deep into our ancestral healing, to follow usually the matriarchal line going back through the passage of time. She states, the time has come to release the chains. I gotta laugh because they are all very powerful today. Uh, The time has come to release the chains that bind the continued pain of families, which has been passed down from generation to generation. You do not need to own this now. It is not and never was your pain to bear. Navy, let go, honey. If you're carrying anything that is not yours, let go, honestly. We love our family, we love our friends, but we don't need to carry their luggage. Honestly, we don't. It is not and never was your pain to bear. She reassures us it is safe to explore old family hurts and release them to her. If she has shown up today in your reading, ask her. Ask for her wisdom to guide you in the best way to heal the past and move forward in your life. She says, I will guide you into the best way in which you can heal and leave pain of your ancestral past behind. Old family wounds only fester on a deeper level if not acknowledged and released. They serve you no purpose in your journey now. Absolutely, absolutely. So really, when you carry old family hurts, yes, and sometimes, Navy, old family hurts are only within you, your remembrance and everything. And some of these people who you're holding this from, yeah, they're moving on, they're doing their lives, they're not even thinking about it anymore. You know, they're probably very thick skinned and don't even think about it. And you're carrying the hurt, yeah. So you need to break those chains, yeah, break those chains, break the spell and step into the power of whom you are. Again, this is very important. Only by breaking these chains, um, then you can step into the power of that whom you are. Yeah, and sometimes we carry all the hurt, and it's going around, and we're ruminating it and swallowing it again, and it's hurting us. It's not even hurting them, and it's not about hurting them or hurting us. It's something that was. It's in the past. Learn from it and step away from it. Yes, truly step away from it. So sit down, breathe in and out. Imagine having this shower of light and beautiful healing energy surrounding you and cleansing you. And it's going through your body and it's cleansing you like beautiful clear water, cleansing the outside and the inside. And it's clearing you and taking it all into Mother Earth. Mother Earth is saying thank you. And it's processing that into every single way it can. Mother Earth is magical and powerful. And it is aiding you. But you need to let go. Let go of the old earths. Let go of all of that. Step in the power of you, Navy. You are a beautiful, powerful being. Accept that. Be kind to you. Be kind to yourself. So, and I'll finish the reading. Due to her connection with the Avery Inch, she carries an incredibly ancient energy. That of the old ways, the shamanic healing origin of the ancestry of England, her wisdom. It is ancient as our land itself. If Avery has appeared to you today, she asks you to look into all sorts of shamanic practices, or maybe Wicca. It could be what you are seeking or not. But it is a very beautiful card, yes? Basically, just allow yourself to be. Embrace yourself. Be so kind to yourself. Um, use the forgiving, not accepting necessarily. You don't have to accept the old hurts. Just let them go and forgive them so you can let go and step into the power of whom you are. You are beautiful, unique shard of the divine. Step into the power of you and set yourself free. And you have the most beautiful card, very strong colors. You have all the colors of the sun again, very, very strong coming through. And you have, of course, the ivory stone circle surrounding you, and these beautiful, powerful colors of the sunset. And ground yourself, truly ground yourself, and allow it all to flow. Imagine all of this, what I was saying to you, this water clearing through all around you and within you, going out of your feet into Mother Earth. She'll take it away and help to heal. Ground yourself. I hope you like this card. Thank you. What do you think of this card? Very powerful, hey? Yes, it's a very beautiful card. I hope Navy was listening, and I hope he liked it. It's a very, very beautiful card. Next, I have one for Pack Woman, but in between, are you there, Stone Hobbit?
Yes, I'm here.
Ah!
Okay. Yeah.
uh, as I get a little drink before I read Pack Woman's. What a strong card. Cards are being very strong at the moment.
There's a big influence coming in. There's a lot of new vibrations and frequencies going on, and we've just basically had enough. We're just shaking off the old mortal coil, and we're stepping into ourselves anew. And we're just basically sending back the old rubbish to those that created it. We don't need to be the burden carriers any longer, you know. How's it go? Need not concern yourself with that you do not need to concern yourself with. So you step away from it. You go, okay, well, I did not create that. I just happened to be in that place at that particular time and shared that experience. But what do I want to take away from that experience? We can, there's some stuff there that I will never, ever be able to rectify, no matter what. Nobody can ever rectify it for me. So I accept that. I can't do anything about changing it. I can manage the fallout of it, but I'm going to enjoy this, incarnation. The sun comes up and it shines. The heat feels fantastic on my face. We've got volcanoes starting to burp in the background. So anything can happen overnight. So it's sort of like, you realize it's the smaller things that count. A smile goes a mile. You are fantastic being here, having this experience and enjoying it. We can't live in others' limitations of no, 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 you can't do this, no, you can't do that, or, okay, you got your own boundaries, your morals, and you know what's right for you and what's wrong for you, and you become what it is that you've always wanted and wanted to see and be, and you do it. And it's
Yeah.
like, you find your inner self, you find your inner standing, and you start walking with a new posture because you're carrying your head high. You want to be here again. You start seeing the beauty that's around us, that is part of us. We are part of the water that flows, the air that we breathe. We're sharing the information, and it's a fantastic time to be aware of that. You know, they'll keep throwing distractions at us and start trying to keep us in stuck states, but we're now stepping into our superpowers. And
Absolutely, absolutely.
your
It
cards are saying that.
They are, and you know, the astral is saying, the spirit is saying that, everything is saying that, and it's up to us to actually accept and make the choices. Literally, we have to accept the amazingness that we are and make the choices and stand in the power of whom we are. It is so, so amazing. And this is the time. The time is now. And now is all we have. And now is always here. And that is when we realize that, we really break the spell, we really break the chains, and we step forward in the power of whom we are. And saying that, I'm going to go into Pac-Woman's card, which again, it's another powerful one. Wow, you know. Today is a power card day.
Yeah, it seems to be that way.
So for beautiful Pac Woman, we have Asclepius. Pac Woman, are you there? Are you listening? And we have, let me just, because I got a little tear in my eye because this has been so powerful. And yes, yes, I just love it. I just love it because you know, we are indeed the healers, and we are the student, but also the teacher. Okay, Asclepius. Asclepius was a healer of great repute in his time. And this dragon in particular reminds us that inside us too are great healers. Wow. The dragon Asclepius has particularly connections with practitioners who use healing plants. These are herbalists, essential oils, homeopathy, and flower essences. He also connects with all animal healers, including vets. Add to this rather shamanic energy and his connection to snake, he is very powerful ally. All in all, Asclepius is the dragon of the healer and the shaman. Wow, Pac-Woman, you do choose them. Very powerful card. If he has stepped into your spread today, it is to remind you that you can call upon his powerful energy, and together you have an immense combination of transmutation and transformation, accepting that your journey on earth is about life, death, and rebirth, and we grow and blossom personally and spiritually. He has this to say: you are on the cusp of transformation. Allow me to guide you towards and forwards along with the winding road. Remember, hold on to what you know to be true, for it is your journey and yours alone. Life never stands still. It is forever changing and evolving. Together we can transmute that which binds you. Well, again, wow. Beautiful. This is very beautiful, Pac-Woman. And again, this is about transformation. This is about letting go. This is about standing in the power of you. This is truly amazing. Every single card today is telling everyone, really, all of us, stand in the power of whom you are. Because as we culminate, as all of the energy, all the planetary system, not just our planet, all the planetary system is culminating into the new era. It's fast forwarding. The time is going faster and faster. If you all notice, this is happening. One day goes into the other. It's faster and faster. And he's telling us to really, the time is now. Yeah, now is all we have. Yes, we learn from the past, but the past is the past, and now is all we have, and now is a forever moment. We have to stand so strong, so strong. And Pac Woman, you should look within you, because you have healing powers. You have healing powers within you. This is telling me very strongly that you are a healer. Um, you have very strong tendency for healing. Whether you are aware or not, you have a very strong tendency for healing. You have healing powers latent within you. If you have not already done something about it, and you feel interested in it, investigate and spend some time learning about it, because yours is a healing touch. Yes, healing of mind, body, and soul lays within your touch, back woman. And it is, of course, a choice that you can make or not. And for you, if you have a clear quartz crystal in your home, I would cleanse it in salt water, dry it gently, um, and charge it on a full moon night. Leave it by the full moon all night, and charge it on a sunny day as well. Make it strong, and that clear crystal energizes, and by being energized, it's protecting and it helps you in many ways. You have amazing healing latent within you. I don't know whether you already have or not tapped into that energy, but if you haven't and you feel so inclined, look for it. Look within you. It is waiting to blossom. It is like a flower waiting, a beautiful flower waiting to open up within you. And you have beautiful greens and emeralds and purples, and the color, the light color, the color of light that comes from deep, deep space is coming for you as well to light up your inner soul. If you can find sphagnum moss anywhere near you, Pac Woman, I would sit down on it. Sphagnum moss for you at the moment would re-energize you strongly. Has to be sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss is very powerful, very healing. Sit on it with your sit with your barefoot, with your hands on it. Sphagnum moss, very important. Remember that name, Pac Woman. Sphagnum moss. Uh, Very strong coming forward in my heart. Sphagnum moss. I don't know at the moment how to spell that, but I know you have to look for sphagnum moss. Um, uh, if you don't know what it is, it's a type of moss. But tomorrow I'll try and find something about it for you. Sphagnum moss, very, very special moss, very healing, very strong, get your feet, get your hands on it, sit on it. It will embrace you with so much healing, Packwoman. It will bring the green um, healing. It will come in through your feet, through your hands. It will do some amazing healing within you. Okay, Packwoman. Sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss, I believe is how it's said. It's a beautiful moss. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And very healing. It's amazing. And it's very soft. Um, it's such a powerful reading. Go for it, girl. Wow. uh, Yes, absolutely, Stone Hobbit. I absolutely love Sphagnum Moss. It's one of my favorites. And as I was reading that, I was just surrounded by it, and I could even smell it and feel it, and it's coming very, very strong for you. So, indeed, there you go. I hope you liked that reading, and so anyone else that, let me see, how long have we got? We still have plenty of time. Anyone else that wants a reading, I still can pull some cards. In the meantime, Stone Hobbit, come in, come in.
I'm here, lovely Lizzy. I'm here, just
Yeah,
watching the chat and getting into it.
yeah, yeah. What strong cards today, isn't it? Wow.
Oh, it's lovely. It's fantastic. All these new energies that are coming in, we're all picking up on them.
Mm.
So yes, pack woman, those sphagnum moss is found around, damp locations. They like it. It likes a little bit of sun. Riverbeds, I find it around the riverbeds and under the big trees. Yeah, I've got a lot of forest area around here, so it shows up nicely for me. I can just walk out into my backyard and pull some up for you.
Yeah, yeah, it's so powerful. If you put your feet and or your hands on them, you actually will feel the energy coming into your hands and onto your feet. It's so amazing. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing stuff. So yeah, wow. I actually love sphagnum moss. It's one of my favorite of all the mosses. uh,
I get a lot of dragonflies with mine.
yeah.
Different sizes, definitely different types of dragonfly, from the big black ones to the tiny little blues and greens and reds, and it's fantastic.
Packwoman is saying that I have been looking into herbs lately. I have stopped doctors and medicine and advise others also just by my experiences and what I have did with for my husband. So brilliant, you see. There you go.
Yeah.
You are tapping in to what I've just said, and it's coming very, very strong for you. So Packwoman, connect with Sphagnum Moss. Connect with your inner self. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are a unique shard of the divine. Embrace that. Truly embrace that and step forward into your power. Really do. Really do. And I think this is so lovely. Uh, I need a sip. We as beings, we are more and more understanding that it's all about our own choices. And every time we fall on our knees and give the choices away, and go into the fear, we'd whittle away and become slaves, slaves of our own shadows, basically. And every time we embrace that whom we are and we honor that whom we are, we bloom. We simply bloom. It's all about peace, love, harmony with ourselves, with nature, with this beautiful, absolutely amazing, beautiful planet, which is our home, which is our spaceship. We are traversing through space. You know, we talk about aliens. We are aliens. We are on this most beautiful Mother Earth, which is the most amazing living spaceship ship traversing through space, um, and it is beautiful. Um, it is amazing. It is, you know, it is something to be celebrated and honored. And I believe that it is time. It is time. The time is now. And instead of being in fear, we step into the power and we are. You're very welcome, Packwoman. Packwoman is saying, Meow, I have been looking at doing a herbal medicine course for this area for community health to get people out of the go to doctor system for everything. Absolutely beautiful,
Yeah.
Packwoman. This is what we do. This is what we do. We stand in the power of whom we are and we remember whom we are. Spirit, soul, eternal. We all been here for ions. You know, we come again and again, experience different lifetimes, and we bring within our DNA structure, remembrance. But we've forgotten through many, many reasons, for many reasons. But it is actually re-emerging. The remembrance is re-emerging. It's not necessarily about remembering the memories of whom we are, but the totality of whom you are as a being. Yes, so you have all possibilities within you because we have had experienced so much through all our lifetimes. So we have so much within us waiting to be embraced, waiting to be honored. And that is really good. That is really good. You know, it's not to be scared of. It is to be embraced. And, Stone and I, we are doing just that, aren't we, girl?
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. For me, basically, remembering is, we're putting ourselves back together. Something was pulled apart, so or wounded. So now we're putting it back together so that we can use that part of us once again. So we are remembering, or I am in my case, remembering myself. So giving thanks for the journey and the experience, and it may not have gone the way that I would have created it. But this is where I am at now. So I want to live the rest of, I want to have a good life. I'm in communication with my surroundings, my atmosphere, my individuality, the energy. So, I start seeing right now we have got this fantastic dictionary, this great teacher in front of us, and we can look up all this healthy information and put it back into our memory banks so that we can go out there and start practicing it. Like Pack Woman, what you're talking about, I'm all for the herbology side of it, the plants, the affirmations to the water, the communications with the water, because we are water ourselves. We are what we eat. So knowing what our organs, our harmonic organs need to produce the best for us, we need to give it the best. So we've got to feed it the information that it's seeking. And at the moment, I'm going through a stage where I've got kumara, or otherwise known as sweet potato, plants growing off every windowsill in the house because you don't just eat the roots, okay, the kumara, the spud, the potato. You also eat the leaves, and the leaves have got so many values. They've got A, B, C, D, and E, and you can't get bored of them. You steam it, it's sweet. You eat it raw. There's all these green plants coming back out at us. Nature is telling us If we don't interact with nature right now and see its magic in the medicines, we're going to be hooked into this, the other system that has been created to just mask our symptoms in the first place. We need to get back in touch with ourselves to know what our wellness is really capable of doing. So, hats off to you for doing the work to get there and get off those meds, because they're pretty devastating, really.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, we have got an absolutely great, wonderful group of people here today. We always do, and they are loving my cards.
Oh, your cards are magic. You're magic, honey.
Thank you. And I love the sharing because together we grow, and we I agree with every single thing you said, and I do the same too. We have a lot in common, Stone, and together we grow. And it's so important, this nature, that for us to realize that we are part of nature. We are not separate. We are part of it, and we're also part of each other. This is all our experience, even though we experience and. Uh, as a singular drop of water. We are the drop of water, but we are also the ocean. Yes, so we are the drop of water and the ocean, and experience it only um, individually as the drop of water. But there's no distinguish really. The only distinguish that is made is when we are here in this planet, for example. We experience it as the drop of water, yeah. But we are always connected to the ocean, and the ocean is everything, yeah, absolutely everything. But we are always connected to it, yeah. But our perception sometimes gives us that lonely feeling that we are alone here, but we truly are not. It's all interconnected, interwoven. It all matters. I care about you. I love you, Stone. I love Monkey. I love Woman. I love Navy. I love Monster, Brian Rowe, Willow. I love everyone. Even those that I may not like, I still love them. Yeah. Why do I
Yeah.
love them even if I don't like them? You might say, oh, that sounds a bit sort of a double whammy there. No, I may not like someone's behavior. I may not agree with them. Does not mean I don't love and honor them as beings. Yes, I do. I disagree sometimes very much with some people, and sometimes I really, really disagree with them. But,
Oh,
uh, I have to create a limit, yeah, of where I do not become them, yeah.
yes.
And the limit is where I will not go into hatred. I will not fester in that hatred of these people that are nasty, yeah. What I do is I do not feed them with what they need. Yeah, so they need hatred to survive. I do not feed them hate. Yeah, I feed them good medicine. Have a bit of love, dear. So if it's hate you want, if it's fear you want, you'll not get it from me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to understand, is that we can change things for the better on this planet by being loving beings and by embracing and honoring that whom we are. Yes.
Yep, I agree. I agree. I mean, basically, I've read the Bible several times throughout my lifetime, and it has a different meaning every time. And basically, treat others as you wish to be treated.
Mm,
Give, you respect others. They have to earn that respect. Have you earned that respect for yourself?
yeah.
Uh, I look at others as aspects of self energy. Now, I wouldn't go down half the paths these guys have, but this is their decision so that I don't have to make this decision. So I
Mm.
thank them for the journey. I don't have to agree with them. I don't have to like what they've done. I get totally infuriated. I don't hate as per se, but I can dislike their actions, their morals, their behaviors, but this has come from the knowledges that they've gained at that time. This is for me to take the opportunity to say, well, I could learn something from here and I could grow myself and become stronger for it. So instead of getting in a hissy fit and pulling my hair out and run around in circles, um, I can just turn around and go in and say, thank you for sharing your information and thank you for doing the leg work, and just, giving a little bit of my energy in there in a positive sense so that, they may have some good things to say further on down the line that might help somebody else. There's
Yep.
always a way of paying that positive energy forward. You don't have to go up to say something and say, well, the nasty stuff. Thank you for sharing that insight. That's good information. There's a lot of ways that you can turn every encounter that you have. It's a way you perceive things. It's how fast and it is a process. We break down these triggers. The triggers become spell castings, and then they become, like I said, a new word, chargings. Now I'm charged with that energy. I can take responsibility for that energy and do something good with it.
Mm.
So, there's double meanings in all the words that have been used, the programs that have been put on us. And it basically, for me, it's come down to, what do I want to see? What do I want to gain from this experience? And there's enough crap out there. So how about I put a good positive spin on things, because that's the way I feel. So put it out there. It's not
Yeah.
easy work. It's really not an easy thing to do, but we are creators. All of us
Yeah.
are creators. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, it's not easy, but sometimes if we were all surrounded by the easy ones, by the loving ones, by uh, all positive, all good, I mean, it would be wonderful, of course, but we wouldn't have experienced some of the other side. And some of the other side sometimes is what brings us forward. Yeah. At least in this realm, yeah, when we are talking about where we live, which is this realm. And sometimes some of these experiences is what have propelled some of us, not everyone, yeah, because some people do get crushed in the
Oh yeah.
negativity, but some of us survive and become stronger and carry the learning process forward to help others out of um, the crushed moment that they feel. I mean, I don't say it is okay, the negative to do what negative does. Oh, it's okay, I'm learning from the negative. No, but what it is, we have all the sides of life. And when you learn from it, you actually do become stronger. And we learn with it. You can transmute the energy from negative to positive, and you can allow the positive side to become stronger, because you then, as a power being that you become, you see it coming, you see the darkness, you understand the darkness, and you can enlighten those that have not experienced and say, look, it is a choice, it is your choice, but if you go that way, this is what happens.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So, of course, it is always a choice, because you can sometimes say that to some and they'll go like, wow, you're an old lady. What do you know? And then they have the choice to go and experience for themselves or not. But then, as the for front runners, we can say, look, this happens and this is like this. We share our experience, our knowledge, and not everyone survives certain experiences.
Mm.
It's for as hard as they indeed are, but those who do survive it, and those who survive it and learn from it and transform it into a positive um, energy.
Energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are and become good teachers, good sharers of good energy. And there, we are always, we're teachers. We're always also always students. You never
Yeah.
stop being a student, even when you are teaching. But you can teach others that have not experienced. Um, and that has been my experience, that I have
Yeah.
helped many of people, and I know that same with you. I've helped many of people by sharing my experience. I've helped them to step out and to stand up.
Yes, definitely. I was going to say something and then it just sort of dissipated.
Oh, it'll come to you.
Oh dear. Basically, if you're out there and you know some of my story and journey, I'm a multidimensional being, as we all are, and I see that what I do here today counts on these other dimensions that I'm interacting with. So if, when I go into some of these dimensions, they're not always bright and positive and shiny and, I'm being chased or hunted down or whacked over the head or something crazy. So if I can take a good positive energy from here in this dimension into another dimension, I might be saving a portion of myself, or even creating this positive imprint on our time stamping, so that when it comes around again, we can step into it and it feels normal, and we can enhance on it the next time round. Because for me, I don't see there is no death in my reality. There is a passing of the body, there is a passing of conscious awareness into another vessel, into another state of being, but we still remain the same, and we carry the information. It's what we leave behind in ourselves for ourselves, so that we can say, oh, that was left for me. That parcel's for me to pick up in 100 years time from now. And then when I pick it up, it's like, oh wow, I unwrapped all that. So it's yourself leaving yourself messages, little tidbits through the time, but we got to get to those spots in the first place, and it's not easy. It's not easy.
Mm,
Um, I saw Pac-Woman wrote a message that she don't believe we don't all need to, and it can be a trap to some who believe too much when they have been tricked into believing in kidnapping and rape. I've been through those. And you get to a stage where you're being watched 24/7. Everything you say is being listened to somewhere, somehow. Your thought patterns are being processed elsewhere. You become an algorithm. So, those things happened, and there's not much I can do about changing those. But I've always made sure that I stood in my honor and I told the truth. So we all stay in our mana and tell the truth. And of course, there's so much programming out there that will make us stay in these stuck states, so we're not believed. But that's part of this journey, is in finding ourselves and saying, we don't have to become what they were trying to create. We're not that. We're not that abuse that we went through. We are better than that. We've made different choices so that that doesn't become a factor in our lives. And we deal with it when it comes up again and again, a little bit different every
mm,
single time.
yeah.
So it's not your rubbish to carry. Yes, it may have happened, but you find ways to manage it. And drugs and pills and stuff is not the way to manage it. But it is a crutch. It's a stepping stone in some cases. Of course, I'm not recommending it for anybody, because it's just another one of those stones that we have to move out of the way for us to be able to move forward. They drop all of this rubbish in front of us so we can't. We must be absolutely fantastic beings and entities for them to do so much in the first place. So remember, you're so much more than the experiences that you've already been through. And you can too. You'll find something positive in all the ugliness. And I, coming from me, I never thought I'd ever say anything quite like that. But you've got to allow yourself that growing room.
Yes.
I don't forgive and I don't forget in those senses, but I can move forward, and I can do my very best to stop it from happening to anybody else around me by sharing the experiences, all of it, the ugly and the good, the emotions, the outbursts, the illnesses, because it puts our body through just as much pain as it does our minds. And we have to recoup that and put ourselves back together. And once we do, man, there's no stopping us. We're absolutely amazing. We're here for a reason.
Absolutely. All right. What's the time? Let me see. Okay. I'm going to read one card, which is for the collective that I pulled, because we're getting kind of low on the time. And it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Stay with me. You still there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Okay. So I thought I'd lost you there for a second. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. So feel always free to join anytime you want. So, and I pulled out for the collective spirit. Spirit appears to us when we are gearing up for another steep learning curve on our spiritual path. He connects most strongly those who have begun to work on themselves and are well and truly underway with their spiritual journey. He arrives to help prepare you for your work with the planet and mankind. If he has swooped in today, he says, call upon my energy to support you as you prepare for the next step of your amazing journey. Your emotional and physical body will go through many shifts and changes as you embrace the next deep learning process. As your inner perspective shifts, so will your outer experiences. This is where I can support you most, through those shifts and changes. You are all spiritual beings in physical form, and every one of you has the potential to live a soul-filled spiritual existence on earth. You are a truly awesome spiritual being. Embrace what is to come on the next leg of your journey. If you know that you need to do something but are at a loss as to what that something is, call upon him during meditation and ask him to impart the wisdom. You will be guided. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this amazing? We truly, are blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes along to everything we have been saying all through this last 2 hours. We are truly on the most amazing journey, and it is an honor. It is an honor to be part of this journey. It is an honor to actually bump into some our partners in this journey, like you, yourself, and many other people that we bump into. I suppose in a way, we are meant to bump into each other and do what we do together, isn't it? Whether we know or not, understand it or not, that's a different matter. But I think we all come here for the experience of self, and I think we should embrace that, step into the power of that, and smile and keep on going, keep on rocking. So, do not forget to check out my YouTube Spirit Talk with Lizzy channel. Not very much on it as yet, but I am working on it. So go there, subscribe, subscribe, hit that bell so you know where to find me, and when I put things on it, you need to hit that bell. And Stone and I will be getting together and do some more stuff together. Thank you all so, so much for being here together with us today. All of you that asked for the cards, and I hope you enjoyed the card readings. Stone, uh, thank you so much for being with me today and with us today. It's been an absolute honor. It always is. It always is. I love having you joining me. And we, as you know, it's in the cards. Oh, say
Thank
something.
you. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. And thank you, Lizzy. I always love coming and chatting with you, honey. Anytime. Be nice to yourselves, everyone.
Yeah, be nice to yourself. Love, peace, harmony, and we love you. Ow!